Hello, everybody. Good evening. Well, technically evening. I do that because it is 3:30 here in Washington D.C., which means it's evening. So it's whatever. It's afternoon in California, but it's like evening everywhere else. So hello, everyone. Let me go ahead and make sure that my Facebook page is working because oftentimes when I go live, it won't work on my Facebook page. So I have to always go there from my phone and make sure that it's working properly. And it looks like that it is. So that's great. So welcome everybody. Hey Tyra, glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello everyone. Hey everybody on TikTok. Let me hit go live on Instagram. There we go. So welcome everybody. Today we're going to have a conversation about hooks, visual hooks, and all the things. So if you're here, just say hi. Tell me what city, state, or country you're watching from. I always like to know. I always ask that question because I always like to know where everybody is watching from. Especially because when people are watching from different countries, it always fascinates me that people are here from a different country. So, everybody, tell me what city, state, or country you're watching from. I would love to know. Today, I am in Washington, D.C. I am here for, where's my badge? I'm here for Podcast Movement, the podcast conference that is happening. Today is the final day, and I am going home. All right, you're in the UK. All right, the UK. What part of the UK are you in? Hello from Virginia, Chicago. What's up, Marquise? Hello from Ohio. Welcome, everybody. So, today I wanted to have a conversation. We're going to talk about Dallas. We're going to talk about hooks, visual hooks, and all the things. My first question to you is first, who here does not really understand what a hook is? If you don't really understand what a hook is, just type me in the chat. Okay, we're going to talk about them because I don't think that many people really understand the power of what's happening in your East Midlands. Okay, so people don't really understand the power of video, of like what video is, what's happening with video today, right? Like I got started on live stream in 2016, and video has evolved tremendously. And so we've got to learn the different skills for video now. Okay. All right. So everybody here understands hooks. All right. Because nobody said they don't. Okay. But just in case somebody's watching this on the replay, I'm going to explain what a hook is. All right. So when you talk about getting people, like when you're creating content online, right? Your intention of this content is to reach people. It's so that when people log onto their phones or they log on onto their desktop, um, one of your desires is that when people see you, that they stop, right? Whether it is video content or it's a written post or it's an image, your desire as someone who has just created content is that when people are online to stop and see what you have, right? Who here would agree that when you post something, you have the intention of you want people to engage with it? If that's you, just type a one in the chat. Okay. Now listen, this is a highly interactive live stream because obviously I'm here in my hotel room. I'm talking into a computer and it's just me talking to myself, but y'all are here. And so in order for me to feel like we're talking to each other, I will often ask you to comment, say something, whatever. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Got it. Okay, so that's our desire. All right. Hey, Brent. And so because we have what we have, we're trying to get people to stop and take a look at what we're putting out there because we are trying to get our desired result. Well, here's the deal. When you post something online, you have to give people a reason to stop and watch you, right? Because here's the deal. They're like, right now, those of you guys that have logged on to this stream, there's a lot of other people. There's people posting video content, there's carousels, there's short videos, there's long videos, there's other people that are live right now. There's a lot of things that are happening, right? And my responsibility is how can I create content that makes you stop when you see me that you say, let me watch her, right? So here's the deal. So when you are creating what you're creating, what you have to do is you have to do something that's called a hook, right? And that is okay, when you say it or you hear it, it may sound like clickbait or whatever, right? Yeah, break the scroll. And it's not clickbait, it's what's going to attract people to stop and watch, right? It reminds me of dating apps, right? So when you are on a dating app, you're swiping, right? You know that there are millions of people on this app, right? You know there's people that you are attracted to, not attracted to, right? You know, there's all these different things, right? And so, if you're going to have success with your dating profile, the moment they land on you, that thing has got to attract people from the other side of the screen, right? And the first hook is your first visual, right? I'm not saying you've got to be Miss America looking. I'm just saying that your job on that dating app is that when that person lands on you, that the person who is looking for someone that is interested in someone like you, that looks like you, that they become attracted to you, right? Then the text in your bio, then the rest of that helps keep them going. But the first thing that they see is your first image, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm single. And whenever I do use dating apps, which I rarely do, but whenever I do use dating apps, I am going to judge a man by his first image. I don't mean in terms of like he has to look like he is walking the runway. But if he looked like he's laying in bed and he just didn't care about his photo, or he's got whatever these random pictures people post or whatever, I'm like, thank you for the gifts. If he looks like he doesn't care, I don't care either. I'm scrolling all the way left, right? Because he didn't care when his initial hook to capture my attention. Okay. And so that is the exact same thing when it comes to your content. Because it's really, thank you for the gifts, because it's really important to note that people don't log on social media for us. I know we think they do, but they don't, right? People log on social media for their own reason. They log on because they are going to experience something, because they are going to get something, right? Last night, I made a mistake of laying down for bed and logging on to TikTok. I don't know what I was thinking. I was up until almost 1 o'clock watching funny videos. I was like, and I couldn't get off. But between Caitlin Clark shooting 3 pointers, Steph Curry shooting 3 pointers, and cat and dog funny videos, I was stuck, right? And the hooks in each video they got me, right? So so I logged on to TikTok for my own entertainment, right? And the people that were posting content, their job was to capture my attention and keep me there, which many of them did, which is why I was there till 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm normally asleep by 10:30. I was up till okay, you hear what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to create great hooks, how to draw people into us. Okay. Now, if you're seeing my background, I'm in a hotel. I'm going home tomorrow from this conference that I'm at. All right. But I wanted to go over some potential hooks. Okay. Now, first things first, before we get into the hooks, one of the things I want to do is I want to invite all you guys to my free 3-day challenge. Okay. I am hosting a 3-day challenge that's taking place on Monday of next week. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching live for free for 3 straight days. Okay. And basically, what that means is that you can log into this challenge, and then each day I'm going to teach you something, and I'm going to encourage you to go and post that. You can either post it on Instagram Reels or you can post it on TikTok. But each day I'm going to be teaching you, and then we're gonna go and do something, okay? Every single time we host this challenge, people make an insane amount of money, and they have insane growth with their content. And so this challenge is free, and we are inviting you guys to come and join us, okay? So if you want to join this challenge, there's a link on the screen. It's just kennykelly.com/challenge. But there's also a link in my bio. You guys can join. Now, let me go ahead and talk to you guys about hooks, okay? So there is a lot of different things that you can do as it pertains to a good hook. Okay. Now, remember, the moment someone lands on you, that is when the hook has to happen. Okay. The moment someone lands on you, that is the moment. Thanks, Crystal. That is the moment the hook needs to happen. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Phone, everything's going off. Okay. All right. So what does that mean? That means when you land on the screen, something you are saying, some text is on screen, something visual, something has happened immediately, the moment that they land on you, okay, to get them to stop and be curious about what is happening in your video. Okay. So, what is a hook? A hook could be something you say out of your mouth. Okay. A hook can be something you actually say out of your mouth, right? So, something someone says is that these five things feel illegal to know when it comes to creating content. I cannot believe I'm about to tell you this. I've got this secret that nobody knows about. Here's how I lost 20 pounds in the last 8 days. Right, right? And so people are saying these different things because they are trying to get your attention. That is their hook to make you go, "What? What just happened?" Right? I will give you another example. So another example could be, um, we made $10,000 in the last 24 hours. Right? If you hear someone say something like that, if you're someone trying to figure out how to make a bunch of money, then that would be a hook for you. That would cause you to stop and say, "How did they make $10,000 in the last 7 days?" Right? If you say, "I grew my hair out like this in the last 45 days," if you're trying to grow your hair faster, guess what? That is going to capture your attention. You know what I mean? Or another thing could be it could be the actual text that you have on screen. So a hook could be something that you actually say. It could actually be text that's on screen, right? And so those same things that I just said can also be text on screen. Okay, because the moment someone lands on your content, they're going to see you, the text, and whatever. So it could be what you say, it could be text on screen, or it could be what's happening in the video. Okay, it could be what's happening in the video. So, like one of the hooks is like I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but sometimes you'll see people and immediately when you like land on their video, they'll be doing this. Why are they doing that? It's not because they didn't take time to put their lipstick on or lip gloss on before they went and hit record. It's because they're using that as a visual hook. Right? Or some people you might see where when a video starts, all of a sudden you see them grab something, right? Like you scroll and then it's like bam, you're like, "Whoa, what was that?" Right? Now they've got you with their hook, right? Other people may show you this, like, this is a remote control and they're using this as a microphone. You may say, "Well, why are they pretending like this is a microphone when we know it's a remote?" Because it's a hook. It's designed to capture your attention and capture your curiosity, right? So I have a video that's like going crazy on pretty much every social media platform right now, and it's because my visual hook is my slipper. Let me show it to you. One second, I'm gonna pull it up. I'll pull it up on TikTok. All right. So this video I post, I'll tell you when I posted and where it is. All right. So here's the video. Okay. Currently, it's at 47,500 views, 680 shares, 6,720 likes, 1,322 comments, and 4,220 saves. All right. Now, this video also, I posted this video 2 days ago, and we've already gained 1,300 followers because of this video. Okay. Now, here is the hook. I'll show you. Okay. The hook for this video is me holding my slipper. See my slipper? That is not a microphone, but I'm using it as a microphone. That is a visual hook. Okay. And so, listen, I'm not saying you're going to do seemingly random things like this, but what I am saying is that if you know that your desire is to grow whatever you're growing on social media, or you're trying to sell what you're selling, then you've got to use creativity to get your audience's attention because there's so many people fighting for attention. That's just what social media is, right? And so if you are trying to catch other people's attention, it is your responsibility to learn how to get the attention of your audience, right? That is our responsibility, right? Now, listen, I'm not just telling you this, I'm not going to give it to you. Like, obviously, we have if you guys haven't downloaded them yet, but we have 75 books for free. We just read the whole thing. We found all the most viral hooks, including the most viral visual hooks, and we put them in a document, and they're free. Like it's all free, right? So like I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to sell you something. I'm giving it to you, right? And so the thing about it is that you have to learn this and choose to invest the time in this, right? Because if you're finding yourselves that people are not watching your content, they're not engaging, they're not taking your action, it's probably because they're not watching and never stop to watch the video. And as marketers, as in people that are trying to market something, it's our responsibility to learn, how do I do this? How do I get my audience's attention, keep their attention, and get them to take the result that I want them to take? Okay. So, like hooks, I had to learn it. It's not like I just learned it all of a sudden. It's been years of learning all these different things. And so, y'all know, I'm always like, okay, I know something, I'm gonna tell it to you, right? I know this here, I'm gonna tell it to you. This is happening here, I'm gonna tell it to you. So this is just me helping, right? I'm like, I'm not telling you anything right now, right? So like our 3-day challenge, you see the link on the screen, that's free. It's 3 days with me for free. I'm like many of you guys say, oh, I want to have success, I want to do this, I want to do that. Well, listen, in order to have success, you got to do something, right? One of the things is you can join a 3-day challenge. It's free. It's 3 days of me coaching you live every single day for 3 days for an hour, right? Our 75 viral hooks is free. You have to go and download it. That's it, right? The link to that is in my bio. Okay, if you go to my bio on, like I know we're live here on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, we're live everywhere, right? But if you literally click on my bio, the hooks are right there. It's free, right? But then once you get them, now you just get to apply them. Okay, I love it, Miss Brown. Love it, love it, love it. She said, yes, I just tried your lip gloss visual hook yesterday, major views. Let's go. See, it works. You just got to get the people's attention. Okay. So if you are saying you want to have success with video, one of the things you got to do is you got to learn the art of video marketing, and you got to learn the art of using hooks in your video. Listen, I get it. Sometimes I just want to film and post. I don't want to think about that kind of stuff. I get that. But the reason why the television industry and all the marketing industry exists is because people that actually invest their time in doing these things, learning these things, have the most success, sell their products and services, and then grow, right? And even though we may be small business owners, it's still our responsibility to learn how to market, right? You know, we can be mad at Facebook, mad at Instagram, TikTok, whatever. But the truth is that we can do this if we learn, right? But we have to be willing to invest in learning these different things and then put them into practice, right? Thank you guys so much for sharing the video. I appreciate it so much. Okay, let's open up for some questions. I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to learn, but I also want to give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. Okay. All right. Oh, this is the card. I met this lady. I gotta give her. I gotta email her. I met this lady after the event. She was like, email me. I'm like, I'm gonna email you for sure. Okay. All right. So let's talk. I want to answer some questions. Again, if you're just joining, we're talking about the power of hooks for your video content. And I share that I'm doing a 3-day free 3-day challenge teaching you for 3 days, absolutely free. All you have to do is register at the link on the screen. Now, if you're on Instagram or you're watching on Facebook, you can just type the word challenge, okay? Challenge, and we will DM you the link for the challenge, okay? Everybody else, just go to the link on the screen or in my bio and you guys can join. Free. Hey, Antoinette. All right, let's answer some questions. What questions do you guys have? I always say, if you catch me live and you can ask me questions, you should do it. Why? It's free, right? I normally charge $500 for an hour session or $2,500 for a VIP day. Okay, but I'm here and I'm free. Okay. Oh, let me see real quick. I gotta go back downstairs. I'm here at a conference and I gotta make sure I get downstairs before the final moment. Let me see. Oh, all that's about wait, what's going on? Okay, okay, okay. Yes, I'm gonna leave here in like 7 minutes because here's the deal. I'm hosting a live event in Houston. And this event I'm gonna actually be teaching for 2.5 hours, and I only have 30 spots for that event. I'm not promoting it yet. And I'm going to get some of these companies that are here to give me some free swag like backpacks and all this stuff. And I'm like, if they'll give it to me, then I'll take it with me back to Houston tomorrow. So I'm gonna go down there and see what kind of swag people are giving away that I can like put in my suitcase to give away for a live event because I love my people and why would I not give them free stuff? Okay. I sell real estate with a great hook. Um, well, okay, it's not okay, how do I say this? It's not that simple. It's not like, okay, I sell real estate here, here's the best hook. No, it's gotta be specific to what it is that you are talking about in your video. So if you're talking about getting a loan, if you're talking about first time home buyer, if you're talking about a pool, it has to be specific. It can't just be general because you're trying to get someone's attention for the exact thing that's happening in the video. Okay. Let me see. Does it look? Hold on. Message from Instagram. Okay. Does it look kitschy to use random objects as a mic? Like, no, I just did it. I just showed them a video of me that's going viral pretty much everywhere right now of me using a slipper as mic. It happens all the time. You know, that's your goal of capture your audience attention. Now, granted, you do still have to be on brand. Tina Kelly is a personal brand, so I am able to do different funny things or whatever. But if I was Maybelline, right, then I have to be within the brand's guidelines a little bit more tighter or whatever. But the Kenya brand is, I would do that, right? I have guidelines of things that I won't do, but that is within the guidelines. But if I own Maybelline, that may not be in the guidelines. Okay. Let's see. Question. Any other questions? I'm glad you guys are here, but I really want to be able to help y'all. Okay. Again, we have 75 viral hooks for free. Here's what you can say, here's what you can do, and here's visual hooks. All of that's free. If you go to the link in my bio, you can download it free. There's nothing being sold there. Nothing being sold there. And you guys can download that. And I'm hosting a 3-day Instagram Reels and TikTok challenge that starts on Monday. I'm going to be teaching, serving, and all of that for free. Okay, all you have to do is go to the link on the screen and you can join us. You're welcome. So thank you for sharing that. You're so welcome. Thank you for sharing. How do I introduce myself? What do you mean, Joyce? I don't understand. Do you leave your hook on the screen the whole time? No, I do not. So if I'm teaching about something, I will say my hook initially, and I'll probably leave it there for like 3 seconds. Because once they've seen it, they don't even see it anymore. Now I'm moving on to whatever else is happening. Yeah. Uh, so, okay. So Joyce, here's what I feel like is happening. What I feel like is happening is that you're there is an attempt to be generic, right? That you're like, okay, here is the one thing that I will do. But that's not what the actual things that happen. What you actually have to determine is you got to look at like, what is your content plan, right? So for example, we are promoting our 3-day challenge. And so my job is not to just talk about a 3-day challenge. My job is to go, okay, what exactly does my audience need help with? Not all of what I'm going to be doing in that challenge, but what all does my audience need help with? Well, my audience needs help with understanding hooks. Okay, so this one video is going to be about hooks. So then I had to come up with a hook to get people to stop and watch that video. Then if I'm going to talk about using a green screen feature or something like that, then I had to come up with a hook that goes along with the green screen feature. So you've got to determine, you've got to break it down a little bit more nuanced and go, okay, if I'm promoting first time home buyers, what aspect of that am I promoting and what is a great thing I can say about that? Okay. Now, I'm not going to give you guys very specific hooks here on the live stream because I don't know you. But if you download the 75 hooks, you take the idea for each and then you plug in your industry. Okay, so it makes it very, very easy. If you download it, you'll get 75 of them. You can plug it in yourself. Is there a minimum or maximum hashtag on TikTok, or does it matter? There isn't a maximum because you get up to 4,400 characters now. Should every video you post have a hook? Yes. Every time you are posting anything on social media, there needs to be a hook. Because remember, the purpose of the hook is not about you. It's about the fact that there's millions of people posting online, and what is going to make them not scroll past you? That's the thing you guys have to like understand. What you're doing with a hook is not about you. It is about How do I get this person who's about to log on to Instagram, who's gonna log on TikTok, how do I get them not to scroll to somebody else? That is the whole purpose of what we're talking about with hooks, right? You have got to get people not to scroll away in every single post. That may seem complicated, but it's not once you start learning hooks. Okay. I've been using the hooks. I'm going to be using one day. Then you're welcome. You're welcome. How can I not be weird between the hooks and my name info and what I'm sharing? So that's the thing. Like, a lot of people like to introduce themselves in videos, but most people don't care. Like they don't care what your name is. I know it sounds really mean, you know, but you don't need to say your name in every video or at all, right? I don't think I have ever said my name in video. I'm not saying you can't, right? I'm just saying that you need to share whatever it is you need to share. And if that goes along with you sharing your name, sure, you can, you know, but it has to just feel more fluid. Like I know Dr. Mary Claire Haber, she shares her name all the time because she likes to introduce herself and share her credentials for doctor reasons or whatever. But she always has a hook first and then she goes into her spiel and then keeps going, right? So it's going to be important for you to consume some content of people that introduce themselves, but just know that most people don't care. They don't want to know you and your right. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying listen to what I'm saying. Don't be offended by what I'm saying. I'm not talking to everybody. Think about it. Someone is teaching you something, sharing something. Do you really care what their name is, what their credentials all the time? Sometimes we care. Menopause doctor, you're my hair growth person, you're my whatever. Sure. But I don't want to keep hearing you introduce yourself. Tell me what's going on. Give me the stuff. Right. And so that's the same thing with the people that are consuming you. Right. That what's going to happen is that they'll consume whatever that piece of content is. And if they liked it and they like you, they're going to go to your profile to learn more about you. Right. That's what people do. They consume the one. If they want more or know about you, they're going to click on your name and go to your profile to see more about you. That's where the main thing about introducing yourself is the most important, right? Again, I'm not saying you can't or you shouldn't introduce yourself. I'm just saying don't put so much emphasis on doing that. And you're not the only one stepping. There's a lot of people. You're just the bold one, the courageous one to say it. Okay. Okay. All right. You guys, I have to go back downstairs to the conference, the final day of the podcast for the conference. But listen, if you guys don't know how to use hooks, I got 75 for free, right? All you guys have to do is go to my bio, get download it free. I'm not selling it. But if you guys want more strategy on how to do better content on Instagram Reels and on TikTok, then I want you to join our 3D challenge. That too is free, right? Like I'm not here selling anything, right? But I'm telling you that if you want me to help you, join the challenge. It's free. It's 3 days. It's an hour. It's free. You can't make it live. Sign up for it and you'll get the replay. That's it. It's free, right? So I was sitting here like, I'm just telling y'all the business. I'm giving y'all the book and I'm giving y'all the challenge for free, right? Gosh, I need to text you. Nowadays, if you post make a difference in how the content will perform. Yes, and if you post your content extremely late and people are asleep, it's not gonna perform very well right then and there, right? Most times I put content early in the morning, in the afternoon, and sometimes right around 5 or 6:30 because in the mornings, people are checking their phone. In the afternoon, checking their phone for lunch. In the evenings, they're checking their phones. So I typically have content going around those times. That's just me. But if you post super late, people sleeping, you're not gonna get as much traction initially, even though the content will still be pushed out later. It's just that if you want the biggest boom, post when people are there. Okay. And if you go in your analytics on any platform, it's gonna tell you when your audience is normally live on it's a live post. Okay. All right. So guys, I gotta go downstairs before they close up this vendor area because again, I'm hosting an event in Houston. And I'm like, if they're gonna give me free stuff, I want free stuff to give to my people for this event. So I'm gonna go and get that stuff. I'm just saying, okay? All right. So everybody, download the hooks. They're free. Thanks, girl. Okay, you can go to my bio, download the host, very free, nothing sold. If you want to do a 3-day challenge, I'm going to be giving content strategy for free. For free. You just have to join at the link that's here, and it's also in my bio. Okay. All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go downstairs. I'll chat with y'all later. Okay. Bye, guys.